Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. So today I don't really know what I'm going to call this kind of video. Basically I'm going to put a few photo cards away, and I'm also going to kind of do a quick flip through of my binder as well, because I don't know if I've ever done a flip through of this binder, honestly. So I do have a few things that I was going to put away before I did that. So I have two cards that I'm going to put away in this binder, and then I have a few that I'm going to put away in my other binder. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is obviously going to be quick because I only have two things. The first thing I'm going to put away is going to be the Armypedia puzzle photo card for JK, which looks like this. I won this in an auction and it came from Australia. So the majority of this stuff is from Jane because we were both in an auction and the stuff was coming from Australia, so we like split it and it all got sent to her house, and then she sent me like my stuff later on. So that's where most of the stuff is coming from. But now this page is done. It looks really nice. I still need to get, I think, JK's Korean binder photo, as well as his coin pouch. And then his phone charger, whatever the hell that thing was called. And then I think for Namjoon, I think I need both of their Japanese fifth muster whatever binder PC, as well as the exhibition PCs. So I'm making pretty good progress here. But anyway, the other thing I have is this Now 2 postcard. I got like the best deal of my life on this, guys. Like in this auction, I paid $29 for this. Like normally this thing goes for like $80, so I got like a supremely good deal on this, which felt really good. I don't know where to put it though, because it is kind of like a DVD. Maybe I'll put it back here with the bookmarks. Yeah, I'll do that. So here's the Now 2 bookmark. So let me get out a 3-pocket page real quick. Okay, so we have a 3-pocket page. Yeah, like I said, I got like a super good deal on this because normally this thing goes for really expensive. So I'll probably do... I think Namjoon's is upright. So let me put Jimin right here. And then Namjoon and JK will go like that. This is something where it's like not high on my priority list at all. I was probably thinking I was never going to get this, but then I saw it for such a good deal. So I can probably find Namjoon for a good deal, and then I'll just kind of have to be patient with JK. Because for JK stuff, like, I got a few JK items in this auction, one of which was a pretty good deal, but everything else was like normal price. So for his stuff, you just kind of have to be patient. But I'll, I guess, do a quick, this is going to take me like 45 minutes to flip through this binder. But I'll do a flip through of this binder before we move on to my other one. So this binder, you guys have already seen my OT7 binder, but this binder was originally just for Jimin, and then once I decided to do bias line, obviously I added them in. This has a lot of stuff where I just collect bias line 4. So that's like the Japanese album photo cards. What else is in here? Japanese fan club stuff, broadcast cards, random like merch things, just like a bunch of random stuff. So we'll kind of go through it, and I will talk about the stuff as we go. But this up first section is Japanese album cards. So obviously I go in chronological order, starting from the oldest. I think eventually going to collect Kyoceradome OT7. I already have the group and Hobie, so that will eventually probably make its way to my OT7 binder. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it right here. For this page, the only thing I'm missing is Jungkook's I Need You Yokohama card. That's the one that has the calendar on the back. But it's really expensive, and like, I don't know, it's just not something that I'm like dying to have right this second. But yeah. And then on this page, I'm missing JK's Run Handshake card. That's another thing where like, I'm not like dying to have it, so I'm content to kind of like be patient and try and find a good deal for it. And then we have Fake Love and Lights. And then these are all the Journey photo cards. So we have the Selfie, the Black and White, the Weaver's Shop ones, the Universal, ones and the universal clear one. And then down here, these are just some random Jimin Japanese like retailer pre-order cards. These are like, I think they are like official, but they're, I don't know, they're not really something that I never see anyone like collecting these. I just have Jimin's because I saw them on Mercari Japan and I like them, so I bought them. Moving on, we have the Danger Changing Jackets. So these are double-sided. So we have Jimin and JK on this side, and then Namjoon and Jin on this side. And then this is the HMV postcard, and then JK's up there at the back. These are really a good part. This is something I really like in my collection, are these HYH Taiwan postcards. I'm like really proud to have all three of them because I really like them. Especially Namjoon and JK, I like them quite a lot. I like this concept a little bit more than like the black and white concept that they did for HOH Part 1. But anyway, I like all three of them. I think they're really pretty. And then this is one of the group postcards. I am thinking about probably at some point getting the other group postcards. But again, that's not something where I'm like dying to do it right this second. But then we have, these are more Taiwan postcards. So we have You Never Walk Alone and then Wings. So for You Never Walk Alone and Love Yourself Her, they did these Taiwan postcards, but they're the exact same photo as what, it's like something on his hair. It's like the exact same photo as what's in the photo card. So I'll probably only collect Jimin for these, but you never know. I always say that and then I end up collecting more than that, so we'll see. These are more of those like Japanese retailer pre-order things. These are the youth venue pre-order cards, or photos, I guess, not really cards. So I have Namjoon's full set. So there were 3 individual member ones, and then there were like 10 unit ones. So I have all of Namjoon's individual ones, all of Jimin's individual ones, 2 of JK's individual ones, and then I do have all of the groups and units. So I have 8 of them right here, and then the 9th one is back here on the Jimin page. Eventually what I'm going to do is put the youth handshake card down here into this empty spot, but I need to rearrange my binder to do that, and I just haven't felt the urge yet. But anyway, we can move on. So this is the Best of BTS, the little, whatever the hell you want to call these things, these tall things. So for this I am missing Namjoon's because I thought I had bought it already, but I haven't, so I need to get on that. But I do have Jimin and JK's, and then these are the venue pre-order cards, or photos, they're not really cards. But we have Namjoon and Jimin on this side, and then I have JK there on the back. For Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I am missing a few things, as well as I think maybe Mic Drop. But for Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I'm missing Namjoon's little photo here. I have purchased it, it's just not come in yet. Jimin, I have both the flyer and the photo, and then I don't have JK's flyer or his photo, but those are coming in my next Neokyo package. So I will be completing, I think, Blood, Sweat, and Tears in my next Neokyo haul. And then same thing for Namjoon's Mic Drop photo, that I think is also coming in that same Neokyo package. So there's Jimin, JK, and these are some clear file folders. I'm not sure which retailer these came from, but they do a lot of these like random pre-order things. And then these are the Face Yourself Icy stickers. I did finally manage to get JK's, so that will be here. I don't know what I'm gonna do on the bottom for like the bottom set, but I don't know. They kind of look wonky if I put them in any other kind of sleeve. But anyway, these are the Face Yourself flyers. So we have Namjoon and Jimin on one side, and then I have JK there on the back. And then lights. I like the way that Fake Love and Lights look because I was able to do like a nice layout for them. So this is Fake Love Airplane Part 2 for Namjoon, and then for Jimin, and then JK. I like being able to put the flyer on the bottom and these other 2 things at the top. I think it looks really nice. And then Fake Love was this, or not Fake Love, but Lights was the same, where they had the same like things. And then Jimin, and I like these as well because it's like each member was like a certain color, which I thought looked nice. And then JK. And then for Journey, they didn't actually do a flyer, which was honestly kind of a bummer. Like the flyers are some of my favorite things, so I was sad that we didn't get one for this one. But we did get a changing jacket and then a postcard for the fan club version. So this is Namjoon, and then Jimin, and JK. So that's it for album stuff. So that's basically all just like Japanese album stuff. Our next section here is Japanese fan club registration stuff. So for this, I don't super love the way I have this section laid out. I definitely need to do some work on it, but we'll go through the way it looks right now anyway. But these are photos that you get when you renew your Japanese fan club thing at certain events and venues and whatever. So they are quite, some of them are hard to find, and other ones are pretty easy to find. For Jimin, I had the most difficult time finding this one, which is the oldest one, and then this one, which came, I think, from Undercover Mission. All three of these were really easy to find. I can't remember exactly where all these came from either. And then these two things on here, so these are from the Army kit. I think the third one, second one, I don't remember which one, honestly. But these are two postcards that came from the Army kit. I didn't really have a better place to put them, so I just put them right here, because the way these Japanese fan club photos go is this is basically chronological order, and then you have the wings one right here, and then we go into these. So I didn't really have anything to put in these two pockets, so I put in the Jimin and JK's the fan kit thing. And then these are ones where I collected bias line for these. So for the ones that are like actually photos, I was just collecting Jimin for these, because honestly, like, I really just don't like the photos for Namjoon and JK for like the majority of these. Like, maybe a few of them I like, maybe one or the other, but I don't know, the photos are not like my favorite thing ever. So I was like, screw it, like, I'm just gonna collect the photos that I like. So the photos that I like are the more recent ones. So I think this is from Love Yourself, maybe, and I think these are from Speak Yourself, and then these are from Magic Shop, but I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're from. But yeah, these were given out at the venue. Again, really like these a lot. And then these are some more like random ones that definitely need to probably be reorganized. So we have some Kyoceradome venue photo cards up here. So these were to commemorate their first Dome concert. So we have Namjoon, Jimin, and then the group. I do have JK's purchased. It's just stuck with this Instagram seller that's taken like 500 years. So once I get JK's, he'll go right here, and I'll move this group one. And then down here, maybe this was the one from Speak Yourself then, or no, from Love Yourself, I mean. I forget, or maybe no, this was Fourth Muster. I think this one was from Fourth Muster, but this is another one of the fan club registration cards. For this one, I am interested in getting Namjoon and JK's at some point, but this one for some reason is pretty difficult to find for both of them, so I haven't really had a chance to get them, and it's not something where I'm like searching hardcore for it either. It's just something where, like, in the back of my head, I'm kind of like, I would like having all three for that. But over here we have two broadcast cards. These are just kind of here because they're smaller. Like, normally broadcast cards fit in a 4-pocket page, but for Blood, Sweat, and Tears, for some reason, they did these like really small ones. I have no idea why, because I really actually like these photos a lot, but whatever. So I have Namjoon and the group right here. I do have Jimin's like purchased. It's with the same Instagram seller who's holding my JK Kyoceradome card. And then I just managed to find JK's recently, so I should be securing that here in a few weeks. So that'll be exciting, and I'll be done then with this set. And then down here, this is one of Jimin's things from, I don't remember which one of the Army kits, the second or the third one. I always get confused with which one was which. Maybe the second one. But anyway, yeah, that is one of the little photo cards. And then this is, I think, the postcard that came in that same Army kit. So I need to get the other two members for this. Same thing with this. I need to get Namjoon and JK. But this is something where, like, if I see them, I'll get them, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it. Same thing with these Army booth cards. So this one Army booth card is literally just here because I had nowhere else to put it. But these are things where, like, I'm not, like, dying to complete these, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just kind of working on them as I see them. But it's not something where I'm, like, really going out of my way to collect these. It's just something where, like as I see them, and especially as I see them for good prices is when I buy them. Like if I've seen the one I'm missing here for Jimin a few times, but every time I've seen it, it's been kind of pricey, so I've been skipping on it. But yeah, that's kind of my thought process for Army Booth. It's something where like I definitely want to make progress with it, but it's also not something where I'm like gonna die for it either. And we come to broadcast cards. So this is a collection I'm actually really proud of because for a while I was like not collecting these at all, and then I kind of decided like one day that I really did want to collect these. So I collect Namjoon, Jimin, JK, and the group cards if they have any. So yeah, it's like a lot, but I definitely have a lot of work still to be done. For Namjoon though, I am actually complete. So I don't actually have his I Need You or his Dope card on hand, but his Dope card should be coming to me later this week. And then his I Need You one, I bought one that was pretty busted up, if I do say so myself. It was only $85 and that includes shipping from Italy. So it wasn't expensive. So I bought it and I'm going to see kind of the condition once I actually have it on hand. But if it's not too bad, I'm just going to keep it and then I'll be basically done with Namjoon. So that'll be exciting, but I definitely have a lot of work still to do in the older, like the pre-fire broadcast cards, because I have the Dope and the Run group cards, but I'm still missing I Need You and I'm still missing War of Hormone for that. I do have Namjoon's War of Hormone and his Run card right here. I don't have any of Jimin's from Before Fire, and I don't have any of JK's from Before Fire. So I definitely have like room to grow here. The cards that I have left are basically all really expensive, so I can't just like buy a bunch at once. Like I kind of have to like space it out. And I'm trying to wait for good deals because I got Namjoon's War of Hormone card plus this Dope group card for both. These were both really good deals. Run was a pretty good deal. This Run, the group card, I paid quite a lot for, but like these three cards, they were all pretty good deals. So I am trying to be like patient and not, because like War of Hormone, I was trying to get the group card for that, and I think it ended up going for like $675. So like, obviously I don't want to spend that much money, so I'm trying to be patient. But anyway, here is kind of what I want them to look like once I have all four of the cards that I want. But this is what Fire looks like. So I have Namjoon, Jimin, JK, and then the group. So I have Fire done. And then for Spring Day, I also have this set done. I just don't have three of the cards on hand because JK and the group I ordered from that same Instagram seller who's taking forever. And then Jimin's, I actually just ordered that pretty recently. But once I get all the cards in, like I have them all secured, I just don't have them all on hand. But once I get them all in, they'll be here and it'll look nice. DNA, I'm complete for both Namjoon, Jimin, as well as the group. I'm missing JK's, both of them for DNA because DNA had two separate cards, similar to the way they do Persona. So I want to get JK's, both of his. I'm trying to find like a full set so I can run a go, but like I never see full sets now, which is ridiculous because the reason I was able to get, I believe, Namjoon and Jimin's, I can't remember which set that was from. I was able to get Namjoon and Jimin and one of the group cards because of a go that I ran for the full set, but now that I'm looking for a full set for JK, I can't find one. But that's kind of how I want to run it. I don't want to have to buy JK separately because then I'm going to have to spend way more money. But anyway, this is Fake Love. I really like these cards actually a lot. I think they're really cute. And then Idol. And then Persona. I don't know if I have these in the right order because one of these is week 1 and one of them is week 2. And actually I think these black background ones is I think this is actually week 1, but whatever. But this is Persona. And then this week. And then the on cards. So in all my other videos I've been like, I'm not buying the on cards, like fuck the on cards. I think I am actually going to buy them. So I've managed to get Namjoon's set, Jimin's set, and then both of the group cards from various places. So I just need to get JK's set. Again, I'm trying to be patient and not spend a lot of money on it, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I have decided to get the on cards because after they released the 300 or whatever more from the one event, it's made the prices like not so insane. Like they're still really high and like honestly probably too high for how many there are nowadays. But it's not nearly as rare as it was. Because like at the beginning there were only 27. So like the prices for like JK was like over $1,000 for the set. So it's a lot better than that now. So I did kind of decide to get some. Plus, like, I'm not as worried now about fakes as I was before, because that was another big reason that I wasn't interested in buying them before. But anyway, let's move on. So these are some first muster postcards. So I have Namjoon, Jim, and JK group, and then I have the other 2 group cards here on the back. This is some more stuff, I believe, from first muster. I have Namjoon, Jimin. I don't have JK's. I have actually Jimin's like baby photo from Season's Greetings here. JK's is really expensive, so I haven't bought it, but I do want to get it eventually to complete this set and fill out the page. These are more first muster type photos. Looks like that. And then these are just kind of random things that fit in 9 pockets at this point. This is kind of like my random section in my binder. I probably need to rearrange this whole section, but this is basically like my random section. So up here we have the 2014 diary photos. So I have Namjoon and Jimin here. I'm still missing JK because JK goes for like $500. I'm like, no, no thank you. Here are the second muster, the little ticket photo book thingies. So I have all 3 of them here. And then down here is the 2017 Season's Greetings. I tried to put this in chronological order, if at all possible, and I'm pretty sure they are in chronological order, but for Season's Greetings, I am going to get JK's probably soon, because I used to see his card for like $45, and now all of a sudden it's like $65, so I don't really know what's up with that, but I do want to get it soon, so it stops going up in price. But yeah, this one will probably be complete soon, but this one, the 2014 diary thing, who knows if and when that's going to happen. So for this page, these are some icy, like things from, I think, Best of BTS era. Yeah. These I only bought because I was really petty. I bought them to take them from someone who was trying to resell them on Instagram, and I was like, no, not today. These are the House of BTS pop-up, things. And then down here, these are the puzzle photo cards. I actually have JK's like sitting over there in the, like I have the puzzle in the box still. I just need to open it and put it away, but I keep forgetting about it. And this is like a true, just like random catch-all page. So I have 2014 summer package up here. I have the group Kyoceradome. I don't even remember what this came with. Not the coin pouch, but one of the other things. I don't remember what this came with. And then I have Jimin's BTS World little tag thing, and then Hobie's Kyoceradome. So the Kyoceradome, I'm waiting until I can get the other, 3 members that I'm missing. And then I will just make an OT7 page for it. For this card, I'm doubtful if I'm going to actually get bias line for it, because honestly, I don't really like Namjoon or JK's like photos for it that much. So like, I don't really want to spend, and these cards are quite expensive, so I don't really want to spend a lot of money for cards I don't really like. This I probably will end up getting Namjoon and JK. I just need to like remember to do it. And then this, if I see them, I'll probably get them, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it, you know. So yeah, this is just kind of like a random page of stuff. And then here I have the Wings concept book Lenticulars. So I have Namjoon, Jimin, and JK. And then if I lift them, you can see the other image. And then down here, these are some icy stickers from the Wings DVD. I actually have Namjoon's on the way. It's just in a big Neokyo box, so that will get to me eventually. And then here we have the, I think these are these Army Booth cards technically? I'm not sure, but these are from 5th Muster. So I have Namjoon, Jim, and JK, and I think they have group ones that are this size as well that I want to get eventually to fill out this page. Yeah, I like those. And then we have the 5th Muster LG postcard ad thing. So we have Namjoon, Jim, and JK. And then here are some things that fit, well, it's not really a 4-pocket, it's like a 2-pocket that I made a 4-pocket. But these are just some random like kind of square and like larger cards. So these are the 2 things that came with the photo binder for Korean 3rd Muster and the Japanese 3rd fan meeting. And then we have the Polaroid thing that came with the Wings like ticket book. And then this is the Mood Light like Polaroid type thing. I quite like Namjoon and JK's for this, so I might end up getting their Mood Light card. I don't really like Namjoon and JK's these photo thingies, so I probably won't get them for that. And then I'm currently debating on the Wing Store one because I like JK's, but I don't really like Namjoon's photos, so we'll see how that plays out. But for right now, I just have Jimin for all 4 of these, and it's not something where I'm like super working hard on it. And then back here, again, these are just kind of random photo cards that come with things. Like Big Hit loves to include photo cards with just like random shit. So I think this was the passport case. These were the 2 rings, so Speak Yourself Final ring and the Mott's ring. This is the Armypedia puzzle. This is the Ono exhibition clipboard, I want to say. This was another clipboard, maybe, from Japanese 5th Muster. And then these were 2, I think, photo binders or something like that for Japanese 4th Muster and Korean 4th Muster. I should probably actually put Korean on the left and then Japanese on the right. There we go, like that. But yeah, just kind of random stuff that comes with photo cards. And then these, I have the Namjoon and JK equivalents to where like Namjoon is on the top row and JK is on the bottom row. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now that I run out of space on this one for Jimin. Maybe I'll just make a new 8 pocket and then keep doing the same thing for Namjoon and JK. Or maybe I'll just make Namjoon have his own page and JK have his own page, but I'm not really sure how I want to handle that yet, so we will have to think about that off camera. But here are their Love Yourself Japan luggage, or not luggage, passport cases, the Armypedia puzzle, the ring photo cards, so Speak Yourself Final, and then Mott's. And then the binder PC, so I'm missing JK's binder PC, but we have both of the Japanese ones. And then I'm missing JK for this coin pouch, I believe, as well as the BangBangCon charger. So I do have Jimin's. I claimed his in a Go, but the person had to send it via C-mail, so the Go manager won't get it for a month, 2 months, 3 months. I don't know how long it's going to take them to get it. But I will get Jimin's like eventually in my lifetime. I just have to wait. But JK's I need to find and purchase. So this is stuff, more stuff from BangBangCon. These are from the photo keyring thingies. So we have Namjoon, Jimin, JK, and then these are the 2 units that came with the wallet. I quite like how this page turned out. I like it when everything just kind of fits nicely in an 8 pocket and I don't have to worry about it too much. These are from the 5th Muster, the little pop-up things. I do need to get Namjoon's pop-up thing. I bought these when I was only collecting Jimin. So I need to get his. I think Namjoon was with Jin? Or is it? No, it's Jin and Yoongi, and then Namjoon, Tae, and Hobi. So I need to get the Namjoon, Tae, Hobi unit. So I will do that eventually. And then back here we have kind of more random stuff. So this, these are For You photos. So we have the actual photos down here at the bottom, and then I have the For You handshake card up here at the top. So that's Namjoon, and then we have Jimin. I quite like the way this turned out, honestly. I think it was a subscriber that told me to lay it out like this, so thank you. And then we have JK. And then back here, I'm holding, I need to actually move this youth card to the front where I said I was going to put it. But, because there's nothing else in here. But this is the youth handshake card for Namjoon. And then this is the youth handshake card for Jimin. And then these are his I Need You, Shibuya, whatever. I don't really actually know the event thing, but it was like an anniversary photo thing. So these are that. And then JK's is how I actually want these pages to look, because his, when I bought his, it came with the envelope. So I could do the envelope and then the photos and it would fit a 4 pocket perfectly. So I need to get Namjoon's like full set here, but then I also just need to get like an extra envelope for my Jimin page. So when I move this youth photo to the front, I won't just have like a random empty spot. But this is what I want it to look like, basically. But yeah, there is JK. And then we come to like my DVD section. So for most DVDs, I collect OT7. So for DVDs and Blu-rays, I collect OT7. The exception is the Japanese DVDs and Blu-rays, because number one, they're a lot more expensive, and number two, for the most of them, they're only sold in Japan. So like I can't buy the copy myself, like on Weavers, like they're not sold on there. So I only collect bias line for them because otherwise I would be spending a lot more money, and like the DVD and Blu-ray cards are already expensive. So yeah, so I just do bias line for the Japanese DVD and Blu-ray stuff. So here, up here we have, this is third muster, so we have Namjoon, Jim, and JK. These are the venue cards. I think you got these if you pre-ordered the DVD at the venue. So again, we have Namjoon, Jim, and JK. And then down here, this is fourth muster. I quite like these cards, actually. Honestly, like, I was really debating on collecting OT7 for this set, but I didn't want to spend that much money, if I'm being honest. And then on the next page, we have the fifth muster. So I have Namjoon, Jimin, and JK for Japanese fifth muster. I can't remember what comes with the Blu-ray for fifth muster because it hasn't been released yet. I think it's a photo similar to the Korean fifth muster where it was like a live photo. So I'll collect bias line for that, but I guess I'll have to wait because I don't know what they're not gonna have a muster this year. So like, I don't know what else I'm gonna put here, but for right now, this is what we have. And then these are some clear file folders from the Japanese fourth muster. So we have Namjoon, Jimin, JK. There's also some unit and maybe a group one of these as well. I'm not really interested in those. I only bought these because I had already bought Jimin's. So I was like, screw it, I'll just get Namjoon and JK's because they're not that expensive. But I really have no desire to get the unit or the group ones. Here are some postcards, or I guess they're postcards, that came with the Blu-ray edition. So these came with the Blu-ray of the HOH Epilogue concert, and then these came with the Blu-ray of the Wings concert. So these things are actually technically like Korean Blu-rays, but I don't collect OT7 for Blu-rays for things that are this size. So I only collect like photocard size things for OT7 for Blu-rays and DVDs, because otherwise, again, it would be quite expensive. But anyway, here's Namjoon, and here's Jimin, and then JK. Sometimes people ask me like what I would collect if I had like unlimited money, and like honestly it would be things like I would collect OT7 for things like this, and things like the Japanese album photo cards. Again, here's some more of the little clear file folder thingies. So we have Namjoon. These came with the Wings tour DVD, and then Jimin and JK. And then these are the Love Yourself DVD mini posters. So I actually never bought the Love Yourself DVD. I bought the Blu-ray when it came out. So I actually had to buy all of these like after the fact. But here's Namjoon, and then Jimin. And then I keep them unfolded because otherwise what's the point? And then JK. And then these are from the Love Yourself and Speak Yourself Japan edition DVDs. So again, we have Namjoon here. And then Jimin. And JK. And then more Speak Yourself Japan edition. I think the Speak Yourself Japan edition, there was like 4 things that came with it. But these are little like notebooks basically. So we have Namjoon, Jimin, and then we have JK here on the back. I need to get the group one so I can fill this space down here. But it's not something that's very high on my list. And then we have random stuff. So we have, this is the 5th Muster Blu-ray photo that I was talking about a little bit earlier. This is more Japan Speak Yourself stuff. And then right here goes the Bring the Soul Lenticular card. So for Namjoon, I don't have that because I had purchased it a while ago and it was in a Buyee package, and that Buyee package got stolen from my from in front of my door. So I don't have Namjoon's Bring the Soul Lenticular, and I still haven't been able to find a replacement for it, so yay. Jimin, I have all of it though, so I have his Bring the Soul Lenticular down here, the 5th Muster Blu-ray photo, and then the thing that came with the Japanese Speak Yourself. And then JK's I also have all 3. So we have his Bring the Soul Lenticular down here, 5th Muster, and then Japan Speak Yourself. And then these are some booklets that came with different concert stuff. So this is the Love Yourself in Seoul booklet. This came with the Blu-ray. And then this is the Speak Yourself Japan edition booklet. I'm not actually sure what this came with. But we have Namjoon for both right here. And then we have Jimin for both right here. I actually pulled Jimin in for this booklet, which I bought this Blu-ray way before I was collecting anything. So I was like shook that I pulled Jimin because like I never pull him. But yeah, so we got that, and then the Japan edition. And then for JK, I'm just missing the Japan Speak Yourself booklet, which I keep forgetting about, which is why I haven't bought it yet. But I need to make a list of everything I need, because there's some things that I like remember that I need, but other things, it's like I forget it until I'm like flipping back through my binder again. But anyway, here is stuff from 2020 Seasons Greetings, the lenticular cards. I think I pulled Yoongi in mine. But here we have Namjoon, Jimin, and then JK is here on the back. And then the Now 2 photo that I just put away. And then here's the Now 2 bookmarks. I actually do have Namjoon's on the way for this, but I still need to find JK's. And then this is the 2015 summer package double-sided postcard. So it looks like that on one side, and then the other side looks like that. I actually really want to get Namjoon and JK's for this, but JK's I can only find for $200, and then Namjoon's I can't find at all. So I did buy the group one recently, so that should get to me somewhat soon. But yeah, I am on the hunt for Namjoon and JK's. I just can't find it, or I can't find it for a price that's not ridiculous. So we're suffering until then. But these are a lot of the summer package and winter package booklets. So we have 2017 and 2018 for Namjoon, and then 2017 and 2018 for Jimin, and 2017 and 2018 for JK. And then these are the winter packages. So this is the winter package for Namjoon, and this is the winter package for Jimin. So I still need to get, I think I bought JK's winter package, but maybe I haven't. And then the drawing diary for the summer package for 2019. I'm probably not gonna get Namjoon and JK's, but you never know. Just because there's not very many photos in it, it's mainly just like drawings. But yeah, that is everything that is in this binder. This video is kind of long, so I'll probably do part 2 with my other binder and putting the rest of this stuff away that I have in this pile. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.